Hey guys, it's Anthony with Spank Weasel Productions. And last week on Facebook and a day later on YouTube, I unleashed a cosplay video called Ren. And it's based off of Ruby, which is non-canon. It's made just for fun and just for cosplay. And the reason why I wanted to make this Ren film is because it's about Ren. And the guy, he fascinates me, although he's not my favorite character in Ruby. Blake is, but Blake's a girl and I'm a dude, so I have to improvise. And I was like, who is the next best thing? And I was like, Lyren. He's a total badass. He's wise and smart, and although he talks softly and calm, he's just a cool guy, you know. Really nice guy, but to watch. So, and you know me, I've always believed in the story of the underdog. Like, being that a Boba Fett movie may or may not come out, it's a little upsetting. But this isn't about Boba Fett as much as I love the guy. This is about Ren, and I just feel that these side characters just deserve their own story. They do. They're, I always get fascinated. Like, here's the lead character. I want to know this person's story. Like that, like what I wanted with Mass Effect. I was like, cool, okay, Mass Effect ended its trilogy. It'd be cool if we had a game if we played as Garrus, Garrus Arcadian, but that's not happening. Or most of all, I need a game we play as the Arbiter in Halo, like his standalone game. We need that, and it's just, things like that just don't happen because they're just like these side characters that get pushed to the side, and I'm like, I don't do that. So I wanted to focus on Ren, and that's where it came off to. Now the purpose of this video is to make up for my is to give you guys my promise. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to give you making of, and I'm going to show you right now all the stuff that I used and costume and what it is and what it looks like, and then finally the part you've been waiting for, the gag reel and behind the scenes. So let's get this started. To show you is this cape here. Like I said, this is a fan-made film for fun. It's not canon, and therefore I got to customize Ren the way I wanted because it's not canon. So, and this isn't so. I mostly use this for the Renaissance Festival. It's a work in progress. I'm going to try to be an elf mage, but that costume is far from complete, so I decided to use it for another thing, and that's Ren. So, and this is very, very heavy. There's a snap right here that comes together here. Okay, but maybe. All right, see how that comes together right there? Yeah, I would undo it, but it's hard to do because I'm holding the camera while I'm recording. But anyways, here's the cape that I used. All right, the next thing I'm going to show you are the trousers or the pants. They are completely white, and they're probably standard issued pants. I don't think it's. I mean, it is made, but I don't think it's handmade like the main costume. The button is a little weird. The button is the hardest part of the costume because it has a very, very unique, very different hook system to it. It's almost like my cape that I just showed you. Where's a good view of it? Right there. See that? That hooks into this somehow. And the problem I have with this is that it's stationary like that. And supposedly you hook that into the hook there. Yes, see, even, I don't know if you're able to see that or not, but yeah, so that slides into there. You guys get the idea. So those are the pants. Next thing I'm going to show you is the sleeves that go with the top. And that's these right here. They look like a sock, but they're not. They go over your arms. They're gauntlets in a way. Like really stretchy gauntlets. I don't know if you can see. It's nice and stretchy. It fits your arm pretty good. And you put this on before you put on the jacket. So there is no undershirt. You got to put these on. And finally, the jacket itself. And it's a really nice jacket. It has a red trim to give that look, but it kind of changes color at this point where you get the whiteness. And you get the whiteness all the way on the inside there. And these are held together. The stitching goes all the way to this point here. That's where it ends. This one you don't really mess with. This is the one thing you don't mess with, but you have a knot that's placed right here, and you fit it inside this loop here. So put that on, and you work your way up. And again, I'm doing this with one hand, guys. Bear with me. And one more. Now, this the neck is the hardest part. It's really tight around the neck. There's the knot there. The knot's still good. However, this loop here has caused so much trouble that unfortunately the trimming is kind of coming off, the gold trimming. But the loop itself is still intact, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna put this back on. Just like that. Alright. It's got gold trim on the and a pink sleeve right here. And it's nice and padded on the shoulders here. There's like a styrofoam padding right there to give the shoulders more of a shape. And this is the back of the costume here. It's a really nice ace. I wasn't sure if I got all that, but because believe it or not, to get this out to you guys, I had to uninstall my updates. So anyways, I want to get this filmed and uploaded because I know you guys want to see the behind the scenes. But I'm almost done. Next thing I want to show you is the wig. This is it right here, the line one wig. It's kind of hidden, but here's the pink highlight that the signature highlight that has that Ren has in his hair, and there's this ponytail right there. It's tied on with a bow, and underneath it is a wig cap, which underneath that is a strap. It has two straps to hold it in place. That way you don't have to worry about it sliding off your head whenever you wear it. And from time to time, this always got in the way of my sight. That's the only negative thing about this wig. But it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. It does look and feel like the character. The next thing I want to show you. These are the gun props that Ren used. Looks not quite as same as the anime, but I don't want realism because I want to be able to take these to cons. They might complain about this part, this tip part, but it's kind of round, so it's hard to say. And this gun is made entirely out of wood. It's got carved on it. These little blocks here I think might be glued on, so I'm careful with that. And also I'm careful with this because this trigger is made out of styrofoam. And same thing with the other guns. So styrofoam and wood, that's basically what these guns are made out of. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is, of course, the titles. For the teaser trailer, this is it right here. I wrote, Do You Believe in Destiny? Project Aura, and Ren coming soon. Tried my best to draw the little flower symbol there, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. And again, here's the main title. As you can see, I folded it up because no need for it. And I simply drew that with a magic marker with pink. That's pink, not red. And green aura surrounding the letters. Right, and then finally, here's Pure Nico's headstone. Spoiler alert, he did die at the end of Ruby Volume 3. And I wrote that in magic marker. I printed out a picture of her, and I wanted her to look nice for this picture. And this headstone is actually a little Caesar's box. So that's how I made that, and I put it in one of the rocks in my neighbor's backyard. I did have permission to film there, in case you're wondering. I did, and they said I did a good job with the film. Filmed and edited all the stuff with the GoPro app, and then the music I used a different app, and I kind of forgot the name of that app, so I apologize for that, but that's how I was able to add the music. And then, ta-da! This is how I made the credits at the end, and that mixed in with some scenes from Ruby, and that's where I wrote most of the stuff. All of my friends involved. Dalton and Sammy, if you're watching this, I'm still very proud of you guys. If you ever see them in person, congratulate them, because they did a really, really good job with the film. And being that I don't have any computer editing software yet, that's the next best thing I could come up with. I was able to film all of that using this. This is my old Stardust Galaxy smartphone. There's the famous camera right there that I used. And I did all my editing using the VidTrim Pro on this and on the new phone. And then last but not least, we're almost done, guys. I want to introduce you to my Grim monster, because I don't have effects for CGI. So, what I used for the Merkman film was an app, a special effects app. But yeah, secret decoder. I got this from Honey Nut Cheerios because I eat it because it lowers my cholesterol. And came with this little hole here, and just like that, I place it over the lens, and boom, there is our monster. One little click on I just simply block that in front of the lens, and instant monster. That's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much how I made Ren. Just a bunch of apps and editing. And speaking of which, I do need to point something out. Consider it a little bit of a commentary, but you may notice that in the film there's certain parts that freeze up, and you see like a character in a blink of an eye, just like that blink of an eye. That wasn't supposed to happen. That scene where you just see this glowing person and lady kneeling down, that's supposed to be in motion. That's not supposed to stay stuck like that. But for some odd reason, it kept freezing up. No matter how many times I reshot it or remade it, it always kept freezing up at that spot, because those scenes were black and white. I meant for that to happen. And apparently the camera did not like that, me mixing apps with another app. And that's kind of how that happened. But basically what that was is that it showed Blake Belladonna getting stabbed by Adam in black and white. That's where Ren's like twitching. Then he sees in black and white Yang getting her arm cut off in black and white. Again, that's where he twitches again. And then finally, so Pure Nico's dying, and she gets dissolved. And again, that's in black and white, and that's when Ren just, okay, I'm getting my ass back up. I'm not gonna die like this. And I'm gonna avenge my friends. I'm gonna need to find out what's going on, and he gets back up. So that's pretty much what was going through his mind. So those scenes were supposed to move, guys, and I apologize for that. I did the best I could. Like I said, I don't have any computer editing software. I don't. But I am looking into it. I am going to look into that. I plan on purchasing a green screen eventually. Ren 2 is going to be a lot more better. It's going to have more martial arts and more staff. And I will pay the staff. No freebies. If you want to get paid for it, you can. That would help me out if you volunteered. But if you want to get paid for it, I'll be more than happy to do so. Alright guys, well that's enough of my rambling. I promised you guys behind the scenes and a gag reel, and here they come right after this. So take care, have a good night, or a good day I mean. or night and day, depending on what time you're watching this. And most of all, thank you for watching Ren. It was such a blast to work with Dalton and Sammy. They killed it. They did a phenomenal job. They took direction very well. So, again, thanks, guys, and thank you for watching Ren. And here it is, guys. So take care and have a good day.
For the record, I am not a professional cameraman.
That's all right. And here we go. And cut. Okay. And here we go. All right. Okay. Oh, you gotta get behind me.
Oh, shit. This is gonna be a little difficult considering this bush is here.
Alright, can you see me good?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna get up and then zoom in on that. Recording. Here we go. And cut. All right.
You got it on record right now?
Yep, it's on record right now. Okay. All right, and cut. All right. Okay. I'm so out of shape for this. All right. All right. And then you're gonna spin around a few times. Like. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I can always chop it up and edit it. Okay. And then I go film this way. Then you move your like follow the fist in a way, like. Okay. And then I do one uppercut, and then you're gonna put your. Then I'm gonna put the camera up in the air. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, hold on. Try to keep it straight, like that. You know when I've.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
I hope I did that right.
I believe you did. Oh man. Gag Reel.
I noticed one thing, you're gonna be able to see my shadow too.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like my shadow literally like covers like half of you.
Oh really?
Yep.
Okay, I'll come right here. That way I don't trip over the damn hole again. Okay. Is it recording? Okay.
Never stopped.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, staying right here. All right, and then try to. Do you see me there? Barely. Kind of.
I can't even see you. I can't even see nothing at all. Okay, now I can.
Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what you're gonna do is that you're gonna take your claws and swipe at me. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Awesome. That was awesome. All right. Okay. You can cut. Okay. All right. Did you film the guns? You might want to stand back a little bit, Sammy. Before. Did you see my full body there?
Yep.
Okay. And cut.
Yeah, let's try that again.
You want to try that again?
Yeah.
Okay. And cut. And cut. Alright, stop. Okay, if you can, try to hold that perfectly still. Hold. Do you see Red's vision there? Yes, yes, you can. Okay. Okay, and then with your other hand, hold this like right here. Yeah, pretend like it's jabbed in your body, like right there.
Okay.
And then you go look down at that weapon, like, oh my god, I got stabbed, and then you look back up at me. There you go, look back up at me, and then when I do that, you're gonna put the camera up in the air, or like that. And then as it's midway through the air, that's when I can finally lose this thing. All right. Now it's just up in the air, and then just simply gently put it on the ground, like once it's on the ground, like behind you, like. Yep. Okay. I know that seems a little weird, but hopefully that works again. Okay. Where's my cape? Okay, then cut. Start recording. Here it is. Nora. Okay, cut. That was. Okay. There it is. You can't cut. Come on. Take your control, okay? You can laugh after you boot me in the nose, alright? Okay. Take 3. There it is. Nora. Okay.